Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Okay, 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Cut 19, cut 19. 18, 5 in.
Back to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. A gain there of 21 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Walker now on 1st and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. In motion right, that's Metcalf. 2nd and 13. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. Short throw to Smith. And he's got this down to the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Ready, break.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw here. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Got the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Now back to throw. incomplete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And Walker has it. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes,
well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His first rushing touchdown of the year, and the Vikings have retaken the lead. Right down the middle, and the lead is now 10-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field, because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Let's go now. COVID-19.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Carlos Dunlap. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Ready up. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Smith and Jigba with the ground. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Option play, and they'll give to Walker. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. In motion right, that's Metcalf. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And now an audible here into something else. Walker. Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. It's caught on the right side of Smith. Touchdown, Seahawks. Herb Smith Jr. from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On the ball. Yes. Water.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Loss
loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Got ready?
And going right back to Walker. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 28-yard gain. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Ready? Hey, check that. Street. Let's go.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
13.
Foles. Akers back-to-back catches. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Go.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 4. Now Foles. That's into the hands of is complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Well, certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings are back within a score. And there, Charles, he lined up out left, ran the post, caught it over the middle, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And you have to love the scheme that they just showed there, because if you're going to run a deep post, you ordinarily have to get a safety out of the middle of the field. And you do it one of two ways. Either by running routes at him that carries him away from it, or you either freeze him in the middle with routes that run underneath so that he doesn't get depth. Then you throw it over the top, and boy, what a successful play that was.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for two.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for two.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
Foles will look to throw. And he's got it. So they decide to still go for it even after the 5-yard penalty. And they convert. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away.
And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Foles. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
What we got? Purple 64.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got a man complete. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They covered a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen. And it turns into a nice positive play.
Deeper.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
Muscles him up. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Ty Chandler, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Okay, ready?
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Cowboy 80, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Go! 19, target.
Back to Walker on first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll get it down to 47 here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Running left is Walker. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Here's 1st down. Now they'll change things up.
They run again with Walker. And not a whole lot of room to operate
maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Back to throw.
Left side, he finds Smith-Njigba. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Right there, hurt.
Oh, design run for the run. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed on and they'll stop him behind the line. And look at an unconventional call there.
Yeah, but it worked, and how great was that? That's got to give them a lift in this situation.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
But that incompletion reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
70 Rangers.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings are going to win this football game. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
And he will have a Viking first down. That should be the one that gets him to the finish line. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
So for the Vikings, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Get your hand-me-downs. Party at the party playing with his nose now. Case where I see around. Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Yeah, fuck them up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trying like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Strike a chord and it's probably a minor. They not like us. 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 You think that they gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that over you. They gon' let stop, nigga. They cold foul. Why you still pretending? What is the owl? Old niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole still go first, I promise. Ain't that something? Be that's for bitches. You Malibu, most money. Ain't no cowboy, you ball boy from Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas feel wet, you flipped over your boxes. Oh, your fault. The other fashion option. Let's see. Nigga better straighten they posture. Now fans off big content. Might write this for the document. Then I post up free hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. Don't listen. Hands on, he figured out, get polished. Fucked on rain grower, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad he rose, King Ho, y'all didn't deserve him either. Down to Central, nigga better not speak on Sabina. And your homeboy needs a subpoena. That president moving flax. That name gotta be registered in case them neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like a nigga line to walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the block. Ay, put the wrong label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. 69 God, ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside, ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of sound, ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside,